Alright, so today I'm back to take a look at a fuzz pedal, and arguably the first fuzz pedal that I've actually really given attention to, and that is the Behringer SF300 Super Fuzz. And I believe that this is based on one of the old Boss fuzz pedals that they made. But obviously this is a plastic enclosure, quite a bit less expensive. I got this one on sale a holiday season or two ago, I believe. And, I'm not typically a fuzz user with the way that I play and the amps and guitars that I typically use. But I knew that it was something that would be cool to have in the arsenal, and I would rather spend the money on this than 10 times the amount to get something that to me sounds just as good, because I'm really happy with what I've been able to get out of this pedal and how it kind of complements certain guitars. Like to me, like right now I'm playing my Fender Telecaster. It's the Nashville version with the extra pickup in the middle, and just straight into the fuzz, then the Simplifier, and then go in stereo into my interface. And I want to play through a little bit about it, or talk through a little bit about it, and play through it some here too. So with all the knobs, except for the level, they're just straight up. You can hear my clean tone. And then if I hit this, so let's start on Fuzz 1. Big full chords get kind of muddy. That's what's happening there, but if you just power chord it, or even single note, even that can be kind of heavy. And according to the manual, this is kind of the more mid-boosted version of it. So this is another kind of active or parametric EQ section here. So when it's straight up, it's not boosting or cutting anything. It's probably adding some color to it, but not until you turn it to the right do you start to add the bass. And as you turn it to the left from noon, you start to cut the bass. So it could be used for like a cool lo-fi effect, just like in a section. And same thing with the treble, this top knob here. So as I turn that one, it gets sharper. High strings can get really muddy, and then as you cut to the left there, so like I said, you can get cool lo-fi stuff. Let's boost the bass and with the treble cut. Let's cut the bass with the treble still cut. So see, it could be that kind of cool lo-fi part in the song. Let's boost the treble while the bass is cut. Again, I'm playing a Telecaster in standard. I'm on the bridge pickup instead of the neck pickup. Pretty heavy for a telly. Alright, and then if I turn up the gain from there, it's not typically how I wind up playing, but it's cool to have that sound at your disposal. The volume, okay, pretty powerful there. Big boost in volume on that. I feel like noon is still pretty close to like the clean tone. Then it can get pretty up there. So that's Fuzz 1. Let's hear Fuzz 2, which is more of a mid-scooped sound. Cut the bass, let's boost the treble. Even just playing pretty lightly, you're still getting a lot of compressed distortion Not a lot of variation in the volume there, and that's kind of, I think, why I have a hard time with is just losing some of the articulation in the notes. Before I move on to the boost, I just want to point out that there is kind of like a secret mode, special fuzz 1 and 2 combined. And this, what you have to do is take the little toggle switch here and just kind of nudge it on that ledge right in between fuzz 1 and 2, and you'll hear it. So here's 1, here's 2, here's 1, or there's 2, there's 1. It's very distinct. Kind of hard to line up. I think that's it. Of course, those knobs still work. Up the gain there. So both pretty cool features there, but I also want to show off the boost. And before I do, I should point out that on the Simplifier, I'm actually using the Fender-ish style preamp and power type there. So that's not the typical Marshall that I would use. I wanted to use Fender and Fender with the fuzz here, since it's a little different than what I would normally do. But let's hear that boost. So it's a very clean boost. And the interesting thing is the volume knob here is now completely disconnected. Why they chose to do it that way, I'm not sure, but whatever. So that knob now does nothing, and the gain knob actually is your clean boost. So when it's all the way down, still get some volume, but so it's meant to like really help push an amp into that compressed fuzz territory. So I guess if you're wanting to, like, see the signal that I'm looking at on my interface is definitely much more aggressive, and I guess I could help control that with my volume knob, the actual volume knob on my guitar. It's very responsive to that. So turn it down, turn it back up. Interesting. So I'm probably just going to keep that one back there. It's a cool idea, and the EQ is still very active while you're doing that. That's boosting, that's cutting. I think it's more obvious to tell the cut than the boost. And then the treble, let's boost. Still tell there, and then noon, and then let's cut. Definitely sounds kind of muddy. Let's cut both. Let's boost both. So very useful there. Again, just to reiterate, I typically am looking more at the overdrives and distortion pedals, but of the fuzz pedals that are out there that I've heard and everything, it's still just not really my thing. But having spent just basically next to nothing to get this pedal, I could see being able to test and confirm. It's like, oh yeah, this is right for this song, this guitar, anything like that. So pretty happy with it, and definitely something I would recommend. I'm going to go ahead and cut the video for now, but thank you guys very much, and I'll be making some more videos soon. Thanks.